Resigned. I will not be pushed, filed, stamped, indexed, briefed, debriefed, or numbered. My life is my own. I resign.
Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome.
Get serious.
For TV chef John Turode, tonight the situation is better described as critical. MasterChef's opening titles showing an empty kitchen looking more apt by the day as the BBC and Banijay, the production company that makes it, dismissed another of their presenters.
One more test to go.
24 hours after he insisted he didn't believe the incident involving racist language happened, Turode was gone. Banijay quoting the lawyers who carried out the independent review, saying the matter has been formally discussed with John Turode by Banijay UK, and whilst we note that John says he does not recall the incident, Lewis Silkin have upheld the very serious complaint. The decision not to renew Turode's contract welcomed by the BBC's chief.
We are taking this seriously. It's a reset where we make sure that people are living up to the values we expect across the board, and that's really important.
He wouldn't be drawn on what exactly had been said.
I'm not going to give you the exact term because I think, frankly, it was a serious racist term, which, does not, get to be acceptable in any way.
MasterChef's opening titles showing an empty kitchen looking more apt by the day as the BBC and Banijay, the production company that makes it, dismissed another of their presenters.
One more test to go.
Shouldn't work at the BBC. My job is to make sure that we uphold the highest standards and that the public and Parliament can have confidence in the BBC. I think given the recent events, that has been called into question, but the BBC in recent weeks has made big strides to try to reset that relationship with the public and show that they have grip on the very, very serious issues that have taken place, whether it's the Gaza documentary, whether it's the Greg Wallace allegations, or whether it's the ongoing concerns about Glastonbury. I've had several meetings with them. I believe that they are acting now at pace to put in place measures to make sure that this cannot happen again, and I'm pleased that there has been an acknowledgement about what a catastrophic failure this has been.
I mean, you've been quite critical in the recent weeks over the BBC's handling of all of this. Do you feel that they've got a grip of it now, then?
I met with the Director General and the Chair of the Board last week. They have put in place some rapid measures to restore public confidence. I'm glad to be able to report those back to Parliament. I'll be writing to the Chair of the Select Committee this week. It is important that the BBC has acknowledged that there have been a series of catastrophic failures over recent weeks. Our national broadcaster is too important for its independence, impartiality, editorial standards to be called into question as they have been over recent weeks. I am pleased that there has been progress, but as the BBC itself has recognised, there is more that has to be done.
Do you think somebody should resign over this?
I've asked the board the question of why has nobody resigned. The reason I did so is because I want to see proper accountability.
Yes, when you get BBC so many times, heard this inquiry after inquiry, what can you say about the BBC? What do they not learn anything what to do about people who work in the organisation? It's like, what do they do all day? Because these chefs obviously do a job. They're contracted by the BBC to make a programme. The people who make the programmes obviously, make the programmes on behalf of the BBC, and the BBC have their rules and stuff like that. And of course, it seems that whatever happens with the BBC, they say, well, it's not our fault, whatever. It's that kind of stuff. They always sort of try and wash under the carpet. And then, of course, obviously, recently, as you can see here, this politician who's the BBC's chief bottle washer, he's under fire because obviously the government have given him a right scene to say he's got to sort himself out. That's what he's got. He's got a warning about he's got to stop. That's why he sacked these two. That's what I think it is. I think it's, if you look at the video there, this video now, look at it where he says here what this chief says. What do you think he's saying? Is it something, is he going to lose his job if any more scandals come out or something, is he going to lose his job?
Taking this seriously, it's a reset where we make sure that people are living up to the values we expect across the board. I'm not going to give you the exact term because I think, frankly, it was a serious racist term, which, does not, get to be acceptable in any way, shape or form.
Be careful. It comes just 24 hours after this controversial BBC documentary on Gaza was found to have breached editorial guidelines. Despite it all, the Director General insists he hasn't considered resigning.
I didn't consider it directly. I certainly felt a very, very tough time and I felt pressure, but I am confident that we're making the right decision.
Today's annual report reveals last year's biggest earners were Gary Lineker and Zoe Ball, who have both left their big shows. For a corporation seeking savings, that may be some relief. But with senior management all still in place, questions around accountability will remain.
Anyway, like I say, I'm ending it there. I went on a bit, but as I said, leave your comments, like I say, and hopefully we'll see what happens next, and in the next future, what happens next. And thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye now. Bye. Bye.